In today's video, we're going to show you a moment that has gained a lot of attention. It features the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, being challenged by another government official after he stated that major crime in London has gone down since he became mayor back in 2016. Many people believe that this claim is misleading or oversimplified, and this official decided to confront him directly about it. We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. What makes this exchange so interesting is that it isn't coming from a random passerby or someone on the street. It's coming from someone who also works within government, someone who deals with public issues and understands the pressure that comes with leadership. Because of that, the confrontation carries a different weight. It shows that even within government circles, there are serious disagreements about how crime is being presented to the public. In the clip, you can see the official pressing the mayor for clearer answers, pointing out that the reality many residents face does not match the picture the mayor painted. The tone is firm, and it's clear that the official feels strongly that the public deserves accuracy and transparency when it comes to crime statistics and safety. You can sense the frustration, not just about the numbers themselves, but about the feeling that the situation on the ground isn't being fully acknowledged. This moment also highlights something bigger: trust. People expect honesty from their leaders, and when they feel that statistics don't line up with their lived experience, it creates tension. Even inside government, there is a push for clearer communication and more open discussion about what is actually happening in the city. As you watch the clip, pay attention to how the mayor responds, how the official challenges him, and how the conversation reflects wider public concerns. It's a strong example of accountability inside government, and a reminder that officials, just like citizens, want answers that reflect reality. So let's take a look. Here's the footage of Sadiq Khan being confronted by another government official about his statements on crime. And you can decide for yourself what to make of his response. Have a watch.
I'm confused. Well, look, the very simple answer is since I was first elected in 2016 compared to now, all the major violent crimes are down, so homicides are down. The number of crimes committed using a gun is down. Burglaries are also down. And over the course of the last year, personal robberies are down. Personal theft is down. So we're making really good progress reducing crime in our city.
Sit there with a straight face and say crime is down. Since you became mayor in 2016, knife crime has gone up by 27%. Violence against a person has increased by 26%. Robbery has increased by 57%. Theft has increased by 37%. Shoplifting has increased by 109%. Sexual offences have increased by 64%. All crime since you, Sadiq Khan, became Mayor of London have increased by 26%. Don't Londoners deserve the truth about the state of crime in the capital from you?
To deal with the list that was read out. Theft from motor vehicle down by 18%.
Over what date range? Over what date range? Over what date range? Over what date range? Since you became Mayor of London, over what date range?
Over the last 9 years.
Not the last month, the last 9 years. I know you don't like the truth, but apologise to Londoners over your tenure that you have allowed crime to skyrocket.
The exchange highlights concerns about leadership and accountability. Critics argue that the mayor's claims about crime reductions don't align with independent data or residents' experiences. The confrontation shows that even fellow government officials are demanding clarity and transparency, emphasizing the need for leaders to face tough questions and provide answers that reflect reality. This moment is a clear reminder that public trust depends on honesty and responsiveness. and that accountability is a vital part of effective governance. In other news, at least 500 diversity officers are being employed by the government at the taxpayer's expense to enforce diversity, equality, and inclusion policies. Since Labour came to power, some Whitehall departments have doubled the number of staff responsible for overseeing equality, diversity, inclusion, gender, LGBT, and race policies. The employment figures only emerged after a 2-year campaign led by Conservative MP Neil O'Brien, who used freedom of information, FOI, requests and parliamentary questions to overcome attempts by officials and ministers to block their publication. The true number of diversity-focused roles across Whitehall is thought to be much higher, as some departments have yet to release their figures. The figures reveal that there are 77 members of staff within the Ministry of Defence holding roles with the words equality, diversity, inclusion, gender, LGBT, or race in their job titles. The Office for Equality and Opportunity now employs 180 staff and leads government policy on equality issues from within the Cabinet Office. This is a significant increase from December 2023, when just 28 staff were recorded as holding roles with DEI, gender, LGBT, or race in their job titles. It was also revealed that there are roughly 330 additional DEI staff outside the Central Cabinet Office teams, bringing the total known number across the civil service to 510. Mr. O'Brien criticised the number of DEI roles across government as a waste of public money, at a time when the country is preparing for a budget expected to increase the burden on taxpayers. The Conservative MP said, "The Chancellor Rachel Reeves is about to massively increase tax yet again, claiming there is no alternative." But we can see that within ministers' own departments, the number of people doing woke diversity jobs is increasing. These types of jobs cost taxpayers twice, one for their salaries, and then a second bigger cost for all the work they then create for other people to comply with various left-wing policies they generate. The fact that so many Labour ministers have tried to block the release of these figures at every turn shows that they know voters don't support these waste of money non-jobs. But rather than do what voters want and deliver value for money, Labour have prioritised funding woke ideology. When Rachel Reeves hikes our taxes, it will be this kind of rubbish that hard-working people will be paying extra for. The total cost of employing at least 510 DEI staff across Whitehall is estimated at around £28.1 million a year, based on an average civil service salary of £55,000. A government source told The Telegraph, "These roles include teams working on ending violence against women and girls, breaking down barriers to work for disabled people, and improving workplace support for women experiencing menopause." It's typical of the Tories to oppose this work. And let's not forget, it was the Tories who presided over a massive expansion of the state. They should explain why they hired 130,000 extra civil servants, despite repeated promises to do the opposite. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.